Pero no pegue la cuchara al plato, mijo.
Disimule.
All right, so these are the 4 tenses that you must apply.
Okay.
And actually, guys, it's actually super important that you learn how to use them because in English, they are very, very, very common. Like very common. Maybe in Spanish, they're not that common. But in English, they're super, super common. At least the present perfect and the progressive. They're super common. So for the present perfect and progressive, this is the structure. Has, have, and the PP. This is something that we use in the present. No, it's a past action that happened in the present. What do I mean with this? Something that happened this week, this year, right? It's like the present, but it's already in the past. Today. Okay, it's a past action that happened in the present. So for example, I can say, I have eaten breakfast today. It's already in the past, right? Because it's 7 at night.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still today. The day isn't over. So it's the present. Okay, that's when you use the present perfect. The present perfect can also be used with for and since, but it's more common to use the progressive with for and since. In the moment we include for and since in the present perfect, it means something that started in the past and continues today. And continues right now, in this moment. So I can say, I have studied English for 1 year. I have studied English for 1 year. It means that I started in the past, but I continue today. Oh, something super important with the present perfect. It's an action that, yeah, happened in the past, but it's like in the present, but it also gives us the idea that in the future I can repeat it. Okay, when I say I have eaten breakfast today, it gives me the idea that tomorrow I'll probably eat again. Okay, so it's also like related to the future in a way. That's the present perfect. The past perfect that you have been using it kind of incorrectly. All of you have been using it kind of incorrectly. The past perfect is the had and PP. The past perfect is the past of the past. What is the past of the past?
When you have 2 actions in the past, but one was before the other one.
Exactly. And you give me a very important word, before. Usually when we give a structure with had, we normally include before, after, even because we need to basically mark the context of what happened first and what happened later. So when you're making, for example, in this application, when you're making a question with had, I need you to use before, after, and because we need context. Otherwise, the structure doesn't make sense. Okay, so for example, I can say, I had, I don't know, I had eaten breakfast. Let's continue with the idea. I had eaten breakfast before starting school. What does this tell me? That the part of I had eaten breakfast happened first. And then I started school. In the past. Everything is in the past. It's over. It's done. Okay. Now, if I use after, the order will change, right? Of course. So I'm going to make it in present. In past, sorry, in simple past. I started school after I had eaten breakfast. Same idea, different order. Same idea, different order. What happened first? I ate breakfast. So when do we use the past perfect? To mark the difference. It's just basically to mark a difference of what happened first and what happened later in the past. But it's the same. The part of the hat is what happened first in the past. And then the thing that you did. Okay, so when you make questions with had, I want you to use before, after, or because. So they're going to be long questions. Okay. Same happens with the past perfect progressive. What is the only difference? That basically the progressive tells us that something was in progress. But the meaning is exactly the same. It's the past of the past.
With ing.
Aha, exactly. That's also the structure changes, right? Had been and ing. Right? But the meaning is the same. It's the past of the past. So what does that mean? For the past perfect progressive, I also need you to use before, after, or because.
Past of the past happening.
Exactly, the past of the past, but it was in progress. Right? Is in the present, it's no longer happening. Okay, so I can say, for example, let's make it like this. I won the game because I had been practicing a lot. So what does this mean? That in the past, I practiced a lot. I had been practicing a lot. First, you practice, right? First you practice, and then you win a game. Okay? Pay attention to the order that I'm using. Oh, I don't have space for this one. I'll put it like this. And the present perfect progressive is basically something that is happening right now in this moment. Something started in the past, but in this moment is still happening. Okay, and the structure is has or have. Be careful with the has or have, right? Has or have, you already should know how to use it. Has or have, been, and ing. Ay, what did I do? Has or have, been, and ing. Ay, why am I going out? So, an example. I have been studying English. For how long have you been studying English?
For almost 2 years, teacher.
Yes, you have.
Like 5 years.
Okay, let's say for 2 years. That's okay. I have been studying English for 2 years. That means in this moment, you're still doing it. Right? So, it's super common to use for and since in this time. Super, super common. Okay? So that is the difference. Do you have any questions?
No.
Yeah, I have a little question with the first one.
Mm-hmm.
If we're talking about like more than a year or something like, I don't know, like, I don't know. Hear the music.
Ay, ay, ay.
Karen, do you have
Karen.
background?
Eh,
I was dancing now.
yeah, I was hearing the music. We're talking like, I don't know, like the years of the presidents, like when they are being president. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
We use like present perfect, like referring of those kind of time. I don't know, of that kind of time. I don't know if you're understanding. No.
Like, like he has been president for 4 years, something like that.
Yeah, I don't know if that it is there in present perfect or it could be in past.
No, you can make it in present perfect because you can use the present perfect with for and since. The past perfect is to mark the difference between something that happened in the past and another
Oh,
action that also happened before that
so
past.
the okay, our country had gone to the floor after the
Before,
presidents, after the
before,
ah no, sorry,
you
it's
gotta change the structure then.
no, I want to use oh yeah before, sorry, no,
Then change it to after and you
yeah,
started at
yeah,
the past.
okay, no, I don't know how to use my idea with sorry.
Like our country went to the floor after the president had been in the power.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. That's the
Right?
only
The
question
idea
I
is for you need to recognize what happened first. First, the president is in the power. So
have.
we use the hat. And
Okay, the
depending
first.
on where you are going to put the hat, we use before and after.
Okay, so the power of the sentences in the first in the main like main sentence. I don't know how to difference them.
What do you mean?
I'm complicating myself, teacher. That's what I thought. But I don't know, like the main sentence in that structure, like in that example, it's I had eaten.
Oh, look at, oh, I have an error here. It was breakfast. The main sentence is everything. Well, yes. I mean, let's say that the most important part is that I had eaten breakfast.
Okay.
Hmm.
No, that's all, teacher. Thank you.
Okay.
I I don't know.
We usually, like in English, usually what you mention first is the most important part, let's say. So what do you want to emphasize?
I want to emphasize that the president's the
That our country is a mess.
yeah I want to emphasize that, but I want to to understand that the president has the guilty, I think.
All right. No, yeah. I mean, at the end, like, all the sentence will be important. So it doesn't matter the order in that case. Any
Okay.
other question? No. Okay. If you want to take a picture, because I'm about to erase everything.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay. So I have a question. With has and have, the questions are simple, right? We don't need to include before or after because with has and have is not necessary. But with had, we're going to include before, after. Let's leave it with before and after. It's okay. So you don't make
Sure.
yourself more confusion. With
Teacher.
before and after. Uh-huh.
It is, well, now I realize I have adopted. It is because sometimes I have heard that some native speakers asks like, have you would have in
Uh-huh.
present perfect, have you ever gone, I don't know, to Costa Rica before?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Right? But it's like a past that could be
Mm,
repeated in the future,
okay. Okay.
right? Is that's the
Okay.
idea of like past and future that I was referring to,
Yes,
right?
yes. Okay, okay. Yes,
Mhm.
got it.
Okay, so if I want to make a question with had, who wants to try making a question with had? Using
Me,
before or after?
Mimi, I can.
Okay, tell me.
Um, had you gone? Had you gone to a foreign country before?
Okay. Had you gone to a foreign country before? Maybe we can complete it with something else before.
Before working at Intensa?
Okay. Before working at Intensa. All right, there you go. Now, for the answer, listen, super important. For the answer, the question is too long. It's too long to repeat all the question. So focus in the first part. Had you gone to a foreign country?
No, I
For
hadn't.
the answer. So you say, no, I hadn't gone to one. And that's it. The answer is simpler than the question. Because we already have the context in the question. So it's not necessary to repeat it. But in the question, I need you to include the before and after. Karen, give me a question with after.
Teacher, sorry for the noise.
It's okay.
Okay,
Zapateo.
it's a question with,
With had and using after.
okay, okay, had the guys,
No, with after, we're going to start with simple past.
okay, sorry teacher.
With after, we start with the simple past.
New Year's in the
Okay, with the simple
house.
past. Okay, 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 okay. Mm, was the couple was the couple, let me see, was the couple trying to climb, was the couple trying to climb without uh, without any experience?
Mhm. After.
Okay, was the couple trying to climb without any experience after wait after after having having a bad experience after had a bad experience
After they had had.
after they had sorry teacher after they had a bad experience.
Okay, sure. Okay, and what are we going to focus on for the answer? What is the main question?
To me teacher?
To everyone.
Okay.
Huh?
Uh, yes, they
Trying,
were.
trying to climb.
Yes, they were trying to climb it
Mm-hmm. Why are you answering like that?
because
Justin?
we are starting with present continuous.
Exactly. And that's it. Simple answer. You focus in the first part of the question. Okay? Look at the order.
Got it.
Look at the order. When we use before, first we use the had. When we use after, the had goes second. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense. Okay?
It makes sense for me, teacher.
To change
I,
the order. No.
no, no. No, 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 no. It makes sense.
Nope.
No, I don't have questions
No.
for now, teacher. Only for now.
All right. So for tomorrow,
I would do a lot of questions like today.
mhm,
A lot of weird questions.
we're gonna start practicing. All right. Let's take a picture, please, of the questions about the English in Common reading. Remember, this is English in Common, page 75.
We already have that those